J teaches reading for all. Lesson 18, introducing the letter S. Let's review. Sound A, apple. N, nut. B, bat. C, cap. D, donut. E, egg. F, flag. G, gun. H, house. I, Indian. J, jet. K, kite. L, lamp. M, mountain. Two sounds for O. Octopus. Ostrich. P, pig. Q, quarter. R, rake. And we'll get to the S soon. But right now we're going to review words in the last two lessons. Not as many words in these last couple lessons as previous lessons. We've had some lessons with a bunch of them. Okay, students, say these words before I do. Quick. Quack. Quack. Quin. Quill. Quip. Teachers, you can press pause and have students practice those words. Now, students, lesson 17 words. Say these before I do. Rack. Rock. Rick. Egg. Rag. Ram. Ran. Rap. Red. Ref. Rod. Boy's name. Rod. Ron. Rob. Rib. Rid. Rig. Rim. Rip. And teachers, again, if you'd like to have students practice some more, press pause. Now we'll review the true and false. In lesson 17, again, teachers use pause and have the students read these to you. And lesson 16, true and false. Again, have the students read these to you, teachers. All right, our new letter is the letter S. S makes two sounds. S, snake, and Z, zipper. If you are practicing the printing, teachers, this may be a little tricky for the real young students, but we start counterclockwise and then curl it around and come back clockwise for the capital S. Small s, same way, except it's smaller. Make sure to have the student make the S and Z sounds after each practice. Use pause. All right, now we're going to read the new words. And the first set, we've got S's that sound like S. So we've got Sam, sad, sad, sell, sod, sid, sal, sock, sick, sack, sip, sin, sill, sis, hiss, miss, ross, boss, less, mess, jess, bess. And of course, we've got a number of names, some of which are short forms of a longer name, and teachers, you can supply that. Sal can be a boy's or girl's name. For example, if it's a boy's name, probably short for Salvador. If it's a girl's name, probably short for Sally. And let's see, sod is dirt with grass on it, and sometimes it's cut into sections to use as an instant lawn. This might be a hard concept for very young children to grasp. Possibly you can find a picture online. Sis is short for sister. Sip is a small drink. You don't take a big gulp, you just take a little bit. That's a sip. Sin is some act against the laws of God, and there may be some others that the students may need help with. But those are the words with the S sound, and teachers, you can press pause and have students practice on those. Now we're going to read words where the S sounds like a Z. And in all cases, the S is going to be at the end of the word. So this one is his, dogs, hogs, logs, jogs, eggs, begs, eggs, pigs, eggs, digs, eggs, figs, eggs, rigs, lids, lids, kids, bids, jabs, gabs, nabs, cabs, rags, sags, and you weren't able to see those, so we got to do those again. That was making it a little harder on students. I have to remove that. So let's try those last ones again. This is jabs, jabs, gabs, gabs, nabs, nabs, cabs, cabs, rags, rags, sags, sags, and eggs, bags. So, again, teachers, use the pause button. I'll try to block some of these up here so it doesn't get so confusing. And have the students practice these words. Okay, now we're going to do the printing and saying of the new words. I just picked out a few to shorten the time. I picked out sad, Sid, boss, mess, jogs, and begs to shorten things up. And I forgot to mention that with these, again, students may need some help understanding some of these words. We've got sags, and right here, and the students may need an example of that. And let's see, another one they may need an example of is rigs. And rigs can mean a couple things. It can mean to put something together so it can be useful. In other words, it's not fixed exactly right, but it's still usable. For example, if you break a pedal on your bike, Dad might be able to fashion a wooden block to substitute for the pedal until the correct pedal is purchased at the store and put on. Another meaning of the word rigs is that it's put together in a way for cheating. For example, in a gambling establishment, the owner may be responsible for rigging. He rigs the machines so that people very rarely win money. So that type of rigging is not really legal. Okay, so have the students practice these. I guess you're done with that. And we'll just go to the printing and saying the words. All right, now we'll have a spelling test, and I would, if I were you, shorten the test to these same words. An awful lot of words here. And those words cover the different vowel sounds. Speaking of cover, I'm going to cover up the spelling. Press pause. Now we go to the true and false. Teachers have the students read these to you twice and then give you their final answer and the reason for it on after the second reading. This may be the first time that I've introduced the word the. I believe it is. And at this point, it is just a sight word. It actually does follow the rules, but we haven't learned the rules yet. So the word the is a sight word, and I'm sure you helped the student with those. My answers: the dogs, hogs, and pigs hiss. Well, the snake hisses. These other ones, I've never heard a dog hiss for sure. And I haven't been around pigs and hogs a lot, but I've heard them oink, not hiss. I'd say false. Number 2, Ross nabs Bad Sam and Bad Sid. Could be. Nabs means to grab doing something wrong, and Sam and Sid, since they're bad, probably are doing something wrong, and Ross can nab them. I'd say true. 3, the kids sock the sick rocks. Well, this is too silly to be true. Rocks don't get sick. I know there used to be pet rocks, but they were not advertised as ever getting sick. They were always healthy, pet rocks. Number 4, Sis sips and licks the Red Sox. Well, up until we read the Red Sox, it's possible. She can sip and she can lick a drink or an ice cream or something. But the Red Sox, no. So this one is a false. And the next lesson we'll be looking forward to is lesson 19. And it is the top, the kind of top that you can spin. And soon we'll be spinning around in lesson 19.